Good evening, spells, and welcome to Caster's Magic. Hello everybody, and welcome to part 2 of the Cozy Celebrations Rewards Challenge. I screwed up, and I muted my microphone before recording this episode, and the next episode. So there's going to be a narration over top of the recording, rather than the organic reactions to what happened in the actual episode. For that, I apologize, but this is the best that I can do. Oh, there we are. A sweet memory. Sul Sul, the holiday season is special because of the cherished moments we share with those closest to us. For this part of your research, take some time to cook something special and share a meaningful moment with someone you care about. Festive regards, Jasmine Holiday. Ooh, and that was perfectly timed, too. Look at that. I'm doing all right. So, the things I actually need to make are a drink called the Coquito and cook some chocolate chip cookies. Super easy, things that I can do immediately after I get done with work. And here's me searching for the Coquito. Give me just a minute. If you just saw that, there was a fox on my lot. I, for some reason, put on the Wild Foxes Lot Challenge and completely forgot about it. I did not want the Wild Foxes Challenge on. I don't know why I turned it on. It may have been so I could interact with foxes, but I don't have chickens, I don't have a cow, like I have nothing for the fox to interact with other than me or Shiloh. And the foxes don't really interact with your pets very much, that I've noticed. So it really didn't matter. Yeah. And now here I am going in and removing the Wild Foxes Lot Challenge, because why was it on in the first place? I have no idea. But then I wanted to turn something else on, but I ended up deciding not to, just because I've already got like 4 lot challenges all happening at once. One of my cats just screamed. But yeah, I didn't really want to add to the immense amount of challenges I already had set. And then Lilith Pleasant called, "Hey Jasmine, I've been thinking about getting to know Ermin Watson a little better as a friend. Do you think the two of us should hang out?" I think I went with yes. Give it just a minute. Yeah, yep. I think I said yes. I can't actually read the text on the screen. Oh, and then Candy called. Hey Jasmine, we'd love to have you join the Spin Masters. What do you think? And then I said no. Because I didn't want to be a part of clubs right now. I've already got, like, a job that I need to keep up with, a garden, an animal, friendship, the challenge. There was just a lot that I needed to do. And then I learned that Jasmine is very attracted to Esther Gomes, or Gomez. Esther is about to be our new coworker, so that's, like, really, really awkward. It was very popular this episode. Then Grimm called me and said, "So this is going to sound crazy. I know we're friends and all, but, well, okay, here it goes. I have a crush on you." Phew. Phew, okay. It's out there. So would you want to go out with me sometime? You're super cool. I really want to hang out with you more. And I said yes. And he said, "Wow, really? That's awesome. Oh, I'm so happy I worked up the courage to ask. Let me know when works for you, and we'll go out." So, the problem with this Grim Reaper is that he's effectively infertile in the game's code. Because I started this save before the release of Life and Death. So now I'm going to shift my affections to the Grim Reaper that's the boss of the Grim Reaper career, because he can have babies with us, and I want a Grimborn baby. So here I am, calling up Grim from the crystal and being like, "Hey, can we, like, just be friends, maybe?" I really didn't want to do that. I felt bad. But, yeah. Now, by next episode, or the episode after, I'll be a Reaper's assistant, or a Grim Turn, which is the first level of the career. And I finally actually went through and quit my job as the scientist and went and became the Grim Turn. That was all in this section. So that I could meet the working Grim Reaper and have his baby. Which, this sounds so convoluted and ridiculous, but it's where I wanted this to go from the beginning. As soon as I found out that we were getting the ability to have babies with Grim again, I wanted Jasmine to have a Grimborn baby, and have a whole lineage that had connection to the Grim Reaper. I know now that that stops after the first grandchild, but it's really fun. It's a fun little detail. I like that we get that back now. I like that we get to sleep with the Grim Reaper at all now again in the base game. Unfortunately, having babies with the Grim Reaper is only in Life and Death, but we can at least woohoo the Grim Reaper now, which is really fun. The part of the cozy celebrations rewards is watching TV with another sim. And I was trying to watch TV with Grim, but I wasn't sure how to invite him, quote unquote, to watch the TV with me. I should have just chose watch movie with, because that actually has the option of watch movie with, and you can select a sim. I do not know that I would have been able to select Grim as a sim that I can watch TV with, but I should have, right? If he was in my house with me at the time. I don't know. I wasn't able to watch TV with him. I ended up having to watch it with, I believe, Marissa. So yeah. I ended up trying to watch TV with the Grim Reaper a couple of times, at least twice, and it didn't work, so I gave up and ended up inviting somebody else over. My neighbor is screaming at the top of his lungs, and I can just barely hear it. It is ridiculous. I am irritated. And I am just trying to work. I don't know if you just saw that, but I found a rogue choco berry in my greenhouse for some reason. It was just sat on the floor. I'm assuming one of the foxes got to my chocoberry plant and dropped it on the floor. That's usually what happens when wild foxes are turned on. In any other context, that would have been a very weird sentence. But in The Sims, it makes sense. One of the great things about my new PC is that when I'm trying to run The Sims on like 3x speed, it will actually go. It will actually run at 3x speed. The Sims won't stop, they won't freeze, they won't cancel whatever task you set them to do. They'll actually do it, and it'll be at 3x speed. Which I have loved that. I have loved every second of that, because it is so much easier to play the game when I can speed through monotonous things. Like this. She's just playing around in her telescope. I don't care about the telescope. I only got it for the prince. and I'm not getting half of them. So it just, you know, it's great to have all of the features of my game back, not including mods. I'm working on the mods part, or I was working on the mods part at the point of this video. And it's just out of frame. There it is. You see those feathers there? I gave Shiloh the frisky and free-spirited traits so that I could actually get the collection of bird feathers. And fun fact, with the new Life and Death expansion pack, you can turn collectibles and other items like gnomes and the bike, for example, into heirlooms. These can be passed down to other Sims in your family, in other families. And that hematite gnome you see there next to the crystal tree, I wrote the message "Prosperity and Life from a Gnome" on it. You're about to see that. I think I misspelled it initially with a G, Grum a gnome, but I went back and fixed it. It was fun to start doing the heirloom stuff because, like, I have a toilet that I built that is an heirloom. I have my 2 gnomes are heirlooms. Later, I'm gonna turn the Grimm's Cruiser into an heirloom because I mean it's a gift from Grimm, you know. It's gonna go down to his Grimm-born child. Yeah. When Marissa actually got there, I finally got the opportunity to watch movies with Marissa and finish off third, the third quest for the Cozy Celebrations Rewards Challenge. Um, I don't remember what movie I selected, but you can see you can see the scrambled TV, and finally, you did amazing. I always get emotional at the end of films. These moments help us create strong connections and enjoy the holidays to the fullest. Bring the music of the season to current lot with a stereo and pick up a musical instrument to really impress the guests. That is the end of Quest 4. Not Quest 4, Quest 3 for The Sims 4 Cozy Celebrations rewards. And then finally, the rhythm of the festivities. The holidays are well underway. Are you prepared for it? During these special days, Sims celebrate with unique cultural traditions, try searching online, and explore different kinds of music for the season. Seasonal regards, Jasmine Holiday. Finishing off the last of this chunk of the Cozy Celebrations rewards, I needed to do research and talk to Sims about the holiday music, along with listen to the holiday station and document the research that I had. I ended up getting this portion done relatively quickly, but I think it would just be quicker if we sped through. Don't you? I ended up searching through my very full inventory to find one, the wreath that I got from the Cozy Celebrations rewards, but also just to put away things that I needed to put away, and place some of my new decor, and sell what I didn't need from the collections that I've already gathered. And of course, there I am, brainwashing somebody into sleeping because I needed onto the computer. Having the Simray is very, very useful, because you can get Sims to do something else while you do what you need to do. It's very fun. When I finally got to the listening part, like listening to music part of the this Cozy Celebrations rewards, I had to scour for a good couple minutes before I finally found the Winter Holiday Station. And then I was able to listen to it, and this was after I documented all of my research for Jasmine Holiday. My cat got in here. Come here, Mooney. Ooh. Big girl. Do you want to say hi to everybody? She's purring. She's purring up a storm. I'm gonna take her out now. It looks like we can always learn something new from people, right? Music is the soul of many special and sweet moments. Learning about it enriches our research. Great work. Next week is the final part of our study, so let's do our best to spread the holiday spirit and celebrate. Venture out and meet other Sims. The more friends a Sim has, the bigger the celebrations. For this week's quests, I received a wreath, a framed TV, slippers from Cass, slippers in Cass, and yeah, that was it. Sorry. Oh, slippers from Cass, a gaming console, and another wreath. I was the most excited for the gaming console and the scarf in Cass. I will use those a lot. I'm really looking forward to using the scarf in future Cass Does Cast videos. Alright, and with that, the end of this video is coming close. I want to thank you all so much for watching and bearing with me through the next 2 episodes where I struggle and stumble through voicing over my videos because I made a pissant excuse for a mistake. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and if you like this content, go ahead and leave a like. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. All my content is basically the exact same. And until the next one, have a magical evening and good night. Until nightfall spell.
1, 2, 3, let's go!